to introduce us to the next session, I'd like you to have a round of applause for Oya Atalay-Franck, who is the president of the European Association for Architectural Education. Oya, please come and join us.
Good. So, thank you very much. So, a very brief introduction from my side about the European Association of Architectural Education. Yes, the big one. Many thanks for providing us this incredible event. It's important to get it, and I really hope that the ideas which have been discussed find not only echo but also application in some ways, and we will also stay connected. I think it's very important networking. And so EAAE, that's also one of the major attempts of EAAE is to connect and network. It's 47 years old. It's an association of the architecture schools based in Europe, but we also have some further members from all around, let me say it that way. And we act along three vectors. The first one is the advancement of quality of architectural education and research. The second one is, as a platform, we try to enhance the community. We're almost in the lines of the European Bauhaus initiative to connect the voice and act for the causes of our community. In the advocacy is also one of our vectors. I think this is more or less most of the associations do, but we have a lot of grassroots actions. So our members get together and do things. So we act among three pillars: education, research, academies. It sounds very academical, but as I said, we're very much a hands-on approach. You will see one of the projects that we have afterwards. And the conservation network. We have three partners with the Association of Colleges, Schools of Architecture in the States, as well as Architecture Research Centers Consortium, and Architects Council of Europe group being one of our best partners. So with ELIA, Fundación Luis Camperoy, and Union of International Architects, and many more, it's important to connect. It's important to know people, and it's important to do things together. Otherwise, these connections networks don't bring anything. Currently, we are 155 members. We're talking about schools of architecture, design, and urban studies along 36 countries. Now, this is just to give you a picture, a complex picture of our actions, these three pillars which I have been talking about, and the council work on several lines together. This is how our work plan looks throughout the year. It's a lot of projects going on, and as I said before, it's because our people work well together. Otherwise, it's impossible. Now, just a quick look at some of the Erasmus Plus projects, associated partnerships of this year, which are going on. We are ourselves, some of us are involved as schools in these projects, and others, digiNEB is one of them as well. And in other ways, we're also a reference for the projects going on. So speak the word around. We are very happy to connect and act together. Coming to the European Bauhaus, that was one of the main topics of our annual conference in ETSAM in Madrid this year. And we had the privilege of getting together after COVID. We were 133 people from different schools. This is our power, that we stay together. And as you have also heard before, also from Ruth, we were one of the first institutions together with ACE to connect over the European Bauhaus collective and make the statement. We're very proud of this, and we're staying on board. Same thing goes on with the NEB and festival, etc. Now, the digital solutions for the new European Bauhaus, Theo Delpit Frank, is taking a huge, heavy load on his shoulders, so applause for him. Therefore, I can get pleased with it. And I don't know how we're going to get this very complex thing going, but I'm looking forward to it, doing our side, the part that we have to do. So as research, academia, very proud of this. You will hear in a few minutes about NEB Cell from my colleagues here. So I'm not going to tell you much about that. Just to give you a few hints, we have a Dean Summit coming up in Brussels, and before that we have a joint conference with ACE, and this is going to be about NEB again, upskilling and education practice. And then we will have another conference with our ACSA partner, Educating the Cosmopolitan Architect. We believe in the next generation. We are here also powerful people, but that's not enough. I think it is in the empowerment of the next generation that the things will really look different. And that's also part of our motivation with the Oslo Pledge for Climate Crisis and Sustainable Future, that we will participate with the EAAE conference. Furthermore, in Politecnico Torino, with the Seeds of Architecture Ways of Teaching, we have to discuss on this matter more and more. So please check our website, get the newsletter, stay connected. We really do foster connections, and people are our main actually subject matter. So please, Mia and Jose, I think you're taking over.